Now it's time for give you some tips to have great grades at school. So first of all, let's start what you should do in class. So take notes. Take notes of everything you think that it's important about what you are learning. The second one is ask the teacher when you don't understand something. This is really important because sometimes we feel shy and we don't want anyone to think we are not understanding and we don't ask, but it's okay to ask. We are all in class to learn and it's nothing to be ashamed of, and it's better to ask because sometimes we don't ask and we think probably at home I will look at this with more time and probably I will understand it, but most of the times we just don't get it and we don't understand it at all, and it's going to be more complicated for us to keep with our studying. So it's better to ask directly when we don't understand. And very important, we need to pay attention in class and not getting distracted, because it's important to listen to what the teacher is teaching us. It's so much easier for us to study later if we pay attention in class. I know sometimes we get distracted or we can't help to stay focused. Some people, it's really hard for them to stay focused in class, but I tell you, if you are focused and you listen to everything that the teacher is telling, it's so much easier to study later and much easier for your exams. And number 4 is to just prepare your mind. This is more something more mental, like prepare your mind to your class and to go to school. Like, I don't know, romanticize it. Probably is a class that you don't like, but try to write with your favorite pens, use your favorite colors, and try to focus more and try to focus more on that subject, even if it's not your favorite, and try to romanticize. I don't know, try in your own way to think this class is interesting, because it's probably going to help you go through that class and to find that more interesting. And now let's get to the tips at home when you are going to study. So recap today classes. Just go on your notes and recap everything that you learned today, and you can make notes, and something to help you is set a timer, like choose half an hour or an hour. You are going to be totally focused on your studies, like a Pomodoro time, but don't forget to take breaks. It's very important to take breaks too, but like I was saying, just try to focus only on your studying. Don't get distracted, don't put your phone near you, so really focused on what you are doing. Study, do your homework, and you are dedicating that time just to that. And another tip is, when you arrive at home, it's probably the best time to do your homework or to study, because sometimes we are like, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to take a break, but after that break you are probably feeling so much tired and the time is passing on and you're procrastinating, and at night we are even more tired. Our brain is not function to study, so we are super tired and we are not capable of studying. And I think after coming from school, your brain is like so you come from studying and you arrive at home, your brain is not very lazy. So like I said, take breaks when we are studying. It's very important. Don't fry your brain out just on studying. You need to take breaks. Everyone needs breaks. And in those breaks, you can probably take some snacks, or you can just make a healthy snack like a sandwich or something you like, some fruits, to romanticize the study session. Like I like to do tea, and I always bring a cup of tea to my study sessions, and it helps me to relax and I really like it. So, and after you recap everything, just take a blank page and just write in your own words everything you learned today. Write in your own words what you understand from what the teacher taught you in that class today. It's more easier to use our own words and our own language to describe what we learn, because I think it's easier for our brain to remember what we are learning. Just write it in a way like imagine you are telling a friend what you learned today, and you are going to write down what you learned. I learned in biology this and this and this, and write it in your own words, because it's so much easier for your brain to remember what's going on class. And second, romanticize studying. Romanticize studying as you like. Bring snacks, put some music, non-singing music is great, put some ambience. You can light some cozy lights on, and you can romanticize your all study session. Just romanticize that session, because it's so much easier and so much grateful to study. And just think that studying is going to help you in the future. So use that famous phrase like, thank me later. So just think, I'm studying now, and I will be thanking myself later for this boring study session right now. And that's all for my tips. That's how I study, that's how I do. And after really sticking to those tips I told you, I start to getting so much better grades than before, because before I will be procrastinating and making my homework very late at night, and sometimes I will forget to study and I keep on procrastinating for the next day. And what can I tell you, that didn't bring me great results. And like that, studying every single day, it's much easier when it comes to an exam, because I would study some days before the exam, but it's too much information, and it's normal that when I arrived, sometimes I forgot about something, or I will be struggling in my exam. Like, I remember studying this, but I can't remember the answer. That's happened to me a lot, and that's so frustrating. And it's easier to just keep on recapping what we learn every single day. Then when it comes to an exam, it will be so much easier for us to remember and to study for it, because we already knew what is coming. Like, a question comes in our box, we already knew the answer. It's so much easier than just keep on looking for the answer. So I hope your studies are going well, and I hope you are having great grades and you are doing good at school. And I hope my tips will help you, because they helped me. I promise you, they helped me. I can guarantee you. I start really getting better grades after sticking to these tips. And I hope this is going to work for you too. But if you have another method of studying, it's great too. Just stick to what it's better to you. These are just tips. No one is forcing you to study this way. Just because it works for me, it doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody. But those are my tips. I hope you are doing great at school, and I hope you will have better grades and good grades. So bye.